So the Super Bowl was yesterday. That's a thing. And I literally doubled the money I put into the Super Bowl. It went from $1.25 to $2.50. Yeah. That's not really what I wanted to talk about today, though, but it's kind of interesting and funny. Anyways, to start with some background of what I want to talk about, is there's this company, Nest, that designs things like thermostats and carbon monoxide detectors for your home. And one of the interesting things about this is that they are very technology based, and they incorporate an app for your smartphone so that if you leave the house and forget to turn down your heat, you can just go on the app and turn it down. Or if you're 5 minutes from home, you can turn your heat up so that it's nice and warm when you get home. And it's very sort of technologically advanced as well as environmentally friendly kind of thing, which is really cool. But the big part of this, or one of the bigger parts of this story that I'm going to get into, is that Google has recently bought Nest for $3.2 billion in cash. $3.2 billion in cash. Now, this is not Google's biggest purchase. It falls behind Motorola Mobility and DoubleClick, so it's their third largest purchase. But the story gets even a little more interesting, because I happen to know the mother-in-law of someone who worked at designing Nest products. So I know the mother-in-law of someone who works for Nest. So there's a one-person, 1 degree of separation between myself and someone who was involved in a $3.2 billion business transaction. That's just crazy. That just seems so weird. It's there's one person between me and a $3.2 billion transaction. Sometimes the world seems really small. There's even yet another sort of interesting tie-in with this story, though, because the mother-in-law of the guy that works for Nest, she was telling me, before this happened, obviously, she was telling me about how her son-in-law, who actually previously worked for Apple, but when he told his wife, which would be the daughter of the person I know, that he was thinking about leaving Apple and going to help this new company, Nest or whatever, and help design and work on that. He gave her a choice, is that well, we can be millionaires or we can save the world with an environmentally friendly technology. And so they chose to work for Nest. But now, it's kind of they didn't actually have to make that compromise, because now Nest is worth at least $3.2 billion. How weird is that? That's just crazy. So yeah, Doublin money. Weird. I just thought I'd share that information with you, because it's just weird and cool. Anyways, see you soon.